Hello and good evening, my name is Modi Aparatus and welcome back to West of Loathing. It's been a long time. I apologize for the long delay. Been wrapped up with other stuff here. I didn't know where the series wanted to go. A bunch of you guys have requested back, well I say a bunch, like 3. And that's all it really takes, guys. That's all it really takes. 3 voices in the crowd. Say, hey, I want to see more of this thing. Done. It happens. So, if you do want to see this continue, make sure to leave those likes, comments, and that kind of thing. So I know what you guys are into. But the big thing here is I don't know how we could finish this game. I really want to because I really enjoy it, but seems like it's a very long game. I don't want to have 50 episodes in order to get through it. We were at like 20, I think, by the time I wrapped up last point here. What I want to do is focus more on the critical path, I think. So right now that is getting the lumber for the bridge for the train, I want to say. And then anything that pops along the way, we'll take stuff as it comes. If it sounds interesting, we can still go do it. But I have been neglecting that kind of quest line, doing all the side stuff, which is the most fun, though, is the thing. So, that's where we're at right now. Anyways, let's get back to the map here. I don't even know where we're at these days. We're over at the silversmith's house right now. We have stuff to do everywhere. Everywhere. We have a Curious Cops. We have the Jumble Neck Mine. We have Ghost Wood. Oh, man, there's so many things. Let's talk to Alice quick here and see what she has for us. Like what we're working on here. What should we do next? Looks like you're going to have to fix some of the things for the mayor so we can get that lumber. Yeah. So any ideas? The feller in the Breadwood bunkhouse wanted a picture of an owl skeleton from the petting cemetery. Okay. What else? Bernard the skeleton said you'll do something with those cultists that he's afraid of at Reboot Hill. Okay, yes. Also, that Breadwood mayor said you'd put a stop to the skeleton raids at the military cemetery. That's right, we did have that. And consider delivering that letter to Roy Bean. That it? Oh no. Alice says Professor 5 chunks of Verbretto scrap. That happens rare. That was randomly, it feels like. So we can't really do anything about that one. And then that's it. Okay, so as far as simple tasks, the letter for Roy Bean, petting cemetery. Let's head to Roy Bean's house here first. Because that's an easy one, hopefully. In and out. In no time. Someone left their campfire burning. That's dangerous. And because those are expensive, it turns out to be a nest of fire snakes. Pretty dangerous. I don't think so. Not for me. Not for a snake oiler. So, if we just give them a little bit of this, actually, we'll probably take them all out. No, only one at a time there. Okay. We'll shoot them up. That's only 11. How much damage are they going to do? Oh, hot. Hot damage. Oh, ouch. Let's see. We need to heal back a little bit here. Does not enter turn. We need something that heals us back. Does not enter turn for heal it. Okay, so we need to heal back. Make sure we kill one of these guys. This turn here. And that is good. We'll use Alice to heal us back one more time. We need to make sure we can sustain 24 damage. So 50 damage, really. If the hot does any ancillary damage, though, too, we're not going to do well. Let's see. This could do 24 to 25. He has 58. Nothing else we can really do right now. This does extra damage against animals. 30 damage and applies 3 poison. I don't think a fire snake can be poisoned. But we'll just maybe see about that one. Well, if I do this one more time, then I can just attack. I think we should be okay. Alright, that should be good. We can withstand their attacks. Shoot them up. It's at 34 now. She'll take them down by another 11. Okay, so they're going to take us both for a couple hits. 23. 46 plus hot. And then we'll heal back for one more action point. Alice will do their healing back for us in a second. As long as we have 23 to withstand one of their attacks, we should be fine. Shoot them up. There's one down. And they'll heal back. Just open the old doctor's trunk for us. So if we hit him once, it's gonna take us down to. Let's see. Okay, yep, we were good. I think we got 2 more shots left on him. Shoot him, and it's gonna make it so it's nice and easy. One more hit. Okay. As long as the hot damage doesn't do anything to us, we're okay. Cool. All right. Snake venom bladder. We got fire moccasin skin. And 4 venom, 4 medicine. Snake spleen. Okay, good. We should probably open up our briefcase and grab some medicine out. Hey, how's it going? Alice is frowning at her research notes. Uh-oh. What's up? Is there another cemetery in the area we need to check out? Yeah, you might say that. Definitely there's a cemetery-ish thing we'll definitely need to check out. Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all. Buffalo pile. All right. Yep, okay. Roy Beans, House of Justice and Jelly Beans. You gussy up a bit for 5, and you flush it in C. Gain 6 XP for flushing the toilet. Yay! Is there any cactus we can harvest? Oh, ouch. Anything we forge over here? Nope. Crap. Okay. Let's get into Roy Bean's House of Justice. Hello, Roy Bean. Howdy there, Pilgrim. My name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Captain Moyer. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was about 2 things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and the candy selling anyone's ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing in particular tragic. Got old is all. Hung on my pistol for good. Went to the wall, look. He's pointing to an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time. But they're out of fashion. This whole place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. How do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing any justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum. Guess you got a point. I found this letter addressed to you. A letter? Hand over the letter, he opens it, reads it, snorts derisively, and tosses it into the fireplace behind him. 50 XP. Nod. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans. Huh, a bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Oh, that sucks. I'll help you get back. Sure. I don't know if I will or not, but we'll do it. Well, now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of these went, if you happen that direction. All right, I'll go get them. Another spittoon. There's a single yellow jelly bean in this case with a sign that says Peregrine Murder Bee Honey Jelly Bean, a very rare 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure. Maybe I will someday, but let's investigate the spittoon. As you look, as soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell overpoweringly sweet stench. It exudes, nauseatingly sweet, like a rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Look inside. Garish rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in a swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand a swirling mishmash of the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Give it to me. Okay, well, don't say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon, fish around for a while, eventually pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. You got a perk Spittoon Hand and a really befouled pistol. Yay! All right, what do we got here? Befouled pistol does 13 to 17 damage compared to the Desert Gang 6 gun, which is 9 to 10 damage. Ooh. And this is plus 6 moxie and 13 to 17 damage. Wow. Cool. Let's get that equipped. Let's see if we can get it gilded. That's probably like $5,000 to get it gilded. Okay, we can't do that just yet. Or gilded. What would it be? Gilded is like gold, right? So that would be quite right. Silvered? Plated. That was what it is. Silver plated. We also got a perk, which is Spittoon Hand. Your hand has been permanently stained in rainbow-colored contents of the nasty spittoon. On the bright side, this hand will never again suffer anything worse than that ever again. Hot colded resistance and sleaze resistance. Fantastic. Thanks for the gun, man. We're gonna put it to fine use with all that extra moxie. It's gonna be amazing. So the gun we had before was the Desert Gang 6 gun, which was plus 1 moxie and silver plated. With the toilet pistol, not the toilet pistol, with the foul pistol, plus 6 moxie and deals stench damage instead of physical. That will be huge. I think a lot of things take stench damage. Should be good. We also have a new hat band we got last battle here for fire moccasin hat band. And it's 20 to hot resist. I don't think that's as useful as our snakeskin headband, so hold off on that. Unless we want to put it on a hat we don't really care about and just have it for the resistance later. Howdy cat, you cover that jar of jelly beans any chance? No, still looking. Now I want to help him out because he's got these jar of jelly beans not for sale here. I want to like go do his job for him. All right, let's be jelly bean people. Let's go save the jelly beans. We'll do it all today though. We're not gonna waste too much time on this. I hope. All right, jelly bean thieves. Let's go and get them. A shirtless man in stretchy pants charges at you out of nowhere. Arr! No more mushrooms, no more yogurt, no more exploring my inner consciousness while running in place. I'm gonna kill something and kill and eat it. Hornswoggle him. As the guy charges you, jump to one side at the last second and stick your foot out, tripping him. He bonks his head on a tree, knocking himself unconscious. Whew. All right, take the XP and run. Oh, hi guys. Do I need any XP spent here? We have 588. Holy cow. We can get safe cracking or the final level of lockpicking expertise. I probably should do that. 500. Oh man, it's all of our stuff here. We're up to 25 for Moxie. That's incredible. Yeah. Look at that. So we're done with that then. Let's go back into our briefcase here and see what we can get out of it. Is there anything in here we can get out that's going to be good for us? Extract some venom. Get a basic venom vial and medicine. All right, close it up. Just to get some medicine in our inventory so that we can do something with them. Let's see what Alice has to say here. You think these are jelly bean rustlers? I ain't exactly certain what a jelly bean rustler would look like. What is rustling anyway? How's it different from regular stealing? Go ahead and keep asking me these questions. I'll let you know if I find any of them answerable. Okay, deal. Hi there. You approach the bandits seated by the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better run yourself right around and head back the way you came. Lesson you want to eat lead. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from the old man. I aim to have them back. Was that right? Well, just how you plan to do that. With words, with violence. Oh, with meat? Oh, no, I want to do that. With words. Listen, fellas, you stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is just a small, petty, sad little crime. It barely qualifies as a crime. If this ends up on a wanted poster, you're going to be a laughingstock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you a chance to turn you away from this life of crime before it's too late, and I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure this is not a life that you're suited to. Wow. Wow, that worked. Can't believe that worked. I dig it. Oh, look at this little cabin here. Grab them. Loot this. Get some soda crackers and clove drops. We'll loot all this stuff here. Got needle, tooth powder, cheap tequila. Dynamite. We got a filthy bedroll. Is that everything here? We looted it all. We stole it all. All right. That's it. Pointy. Weenie. All right, back to Roy Bean. You come across a desert campsite. There are signs of a struggle. The only intact object is a crate with military stencils on it. You think they're military, at least it's hard to tell with all the mushrooms. Oh yeah, the crate is also like covered with mushrooms. A kind of buried lead there. Is that how you spell the? I always wondered about that. Buried the lead. I've never seen it written out before. I always thought it was L-E-A-D. But interesting. Looks pretty flimsy. You're not 100% sure you want to touch it. Oh, with a crowbar. Silver bullets, canteen, and a military school class ring. Cool. And a bottle of laudanum. Nice. What's this military class ring do? Wrong thing. Military class ring adds pistol damage. Let's put it in place of that. To do a ton of damage. We're gonna not get as much meat, but I like it. I like it a lot. We can't have more than one ring on though, can we? This is pistol tac damages are offhand, right? Yeah, we get one ring. Okay. One ring to rule them all. Okay, I got your thing back, buddy. Howdy, cat. You recovered the jar of jelly beans, any chance? Sure did. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly, cat. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. Now, if second jar of jelly beans was stolen by a passel of them wired goblin fellas, can't understand a word they're saying, but they're very insistent. Which way did they go? Northwest, towards that huge old cactus folks called Old Grandad. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Can't miss it. All right, we know how to talk to goblins, so it'll be no problem for us. And we get a look at these jelly beans here. Still not for sale. All right. We'll knock out this one here. Let's see. And Old Grandad. You notice the black spot at the base of the mountains to the east. You feel compelled to go investigate. The madness, mine. Keep going, we're going. I'm not that compelled. Look at the size of that thing. All right, let's just look at the size of the thing over and over and over again. What do you have to say? This is an extremely large cactus over there. This must be the place Roy B was talking about. Unless there are 2 utterly gigantic cactuses out there. That would be surprising and potentially embarrassing. Let's go check it out. I said I wanted to stick to the main quest line. We're not doing any of that today. That's okay, I'll do a few episodes of this, it'll be fine. The guard blocks your path. Hey! Hey, hi! No climbing for a human. For a humans. Talk to them. I'm here to taking back a jar of jelly beans your goblin's stealing. Oh, what? Jelly beans, little colorful sugar things? Oh, little fruit rocks. Yeah, those. Those are for the pile. The what? Anyway, no upstairs for humans. Maybe we can trading? No trading, but you can bribing me. Okay, cool. What are you wanting? A candy bar, a good human candy bar with bubbles having. You know it? Bar of soap? Oh yes, wonderful, thanking you. Can I climbing now? Yes, sure. All right, we're climbing now. Hello, no climbing for humans, too bad. Talk to them. Can I bribing you to let me climbing? Okay. What are you wanting? Cactus Syrup, a delicious vein is being in the other room, but I had losing my tap. Okay, I'll be right back. What is this? A gash in the wall of a cactus here revealing a vein of sticky purple goo. And if you were a tap, it would be this pile of the junk. Find a tap, 40 moxie. Okay, hold on a second. Attack with tap. Okay, let's make a tap. Do you have 40 moxie? We probably can. We haven't eaten anything today yet. We have our 2 stomach. We have 2. We're at 25. So we need 15 more moxie. Let's take a look at our inventory quick and see if we have 15 moxie in here someplace. All right, I got up to 40 moxie from a combination of different gear and some beverages. I had a saucy dog and a sasp whatever for 3 more moxie, and now we can make a tap. And your keen tap dancing skills have allowed you to dance your way directly to the tap. You find a way to do an empty jar in the pile, and it will be handy. You got syrup tap, nice. All right, so tap it, and we got Cactus Syrup. What does that do for us? Nope, just wants it. He just wants it. Yipes. All right, here you go. Having a syrups? Yes. Hooray! The guard guzzles the entire bottle in a single long draw. It is both fascinating and disgusting. No need for more. Needing more for proper bribing. Of course you are. Sigh. All right, get some more. Yes. This time the guard moves away from the ladder so they have plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. Okay, cool. Let's switch our character back to being our normal loadout here, so we fix everything around again. And we're not missing on anything here. All right, going up. All right, more bribing. Hello, hi. Talk to them. Can I? Nope. Can I? Nope. Yep. Bringing me goblin elixir. What's that? A potion of extra delicious being. So good. Okay, I'll go get that then. Probably next room. This table is covered with flasks, speakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the equipment makes up a super elaborate alchemy set. And a whole bunch of different colored liquids and powders and stuff. Make a goblin elixir. Well, that was easy for you to say. Look for some instructions. You find a scrap paper within a drawer. It looks like maybe instructions for an elixir, but it's all in goblin science jargon that you don't understand at all. Just start mixing things, I guess. Take a bigger look at the ingredients. Start with some red oil. Add some mauve liquid. Add some white lumps. Spin it in. You work up a mouthful of saliva, spit into the beaker. The mixture turns to indigo and starts to fizz like crazy. You manage to pitch the concoction out the window to duck under the table just in time. It explodes with a tooth-rattling bang. Jesus, alchemy stuff is tricky. Just look for some instructions. All right, start with the brown oil, black flakes, and mauve syrup, and stir it up. Mixture with a glass rod. The mixture turns indigo and starts to smoke like crazy. After a second, though, it settles down. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem like immediately threatening. Let's keep it. You got goblin elixir. Okay. I don't know if we did anything right there. Hello. Here's your elixir, probably. Oh, good. Yes. The goblin moves away from the ladder, takes sips from the flask, savoring the flavor. Is it good? Yes. Perfect. Huh. Cool. I'm glad that guessing is the best way of handling that one. All right. So that takes care of that guy, and going up and up and up. What is going on in here? Holy crap, this is the most disturbing thing you've ever seen. I don't know what was. Hey guys, those jelly beans, can I too having them? Oh, what? Our fruit rocks? No, not taking our fruit rocks. These being ours, not for you taking. Jeez Louise. What's your plan for dealing with this horror? The same except 5 of them. Pop off 3 and fight them. Yank a goblin off the pile and fight it. Or talk to him. Let's talk to him. But you're not looking like you're eating them. A jar is still full. What? Eating? Fruit rocks are not for eating. Fruit rocks are just for looking at. You're just looking at them? No. You're not fitting through floor hole. Can't leaving a room. Fruit rocks, only entertainment being. Oh, good grief. Alright, try to help them out. Okay, what if I was teaching you something else for entertaining? Something better than fruit rocks looking at? Okay, sounding good. I agreeing. I am not certain, but being better than fruit rocks looking at. Poker. Hornswoggling. You pull out a spare deck of cards and pick a couple of handfuls of cactus pines off the floor, used to use as poker chips, and give the goblins a quick poker playing tutorial. Once they get themselves rearranged, they can see each other's cards, and they take it pretty quickly. So they can't see each other's cards, they take it pretty quickly. Nice. Oh, goodness. You guys are pleasant. The goblin pile is too confused by their game to notice you're taking jelly beans. It was a fair trade, so now you're yours anyways. Got the green apple, green apple, jelly beans. That's what it said, I think. It's alright, we're not going to dwell on it too much here. We need to get through this quest line before the end of the episode. Let's get moving. Roy Bean. You spy a patch of loco weed growing next to the trail. You hop down and take a closer look. Just to make sure it's not local grass or local flowers. Can't do it. Don't get too loco. Alright, we got your beans, man. How you doing on them jelly beans, kid? Got them. Wonderful. Good job, kid. Looks like they're all here, too. Goblins didn't eat any. It's a long, weird story. Well, never mind, then. You're doing a swell job, kid. I've got one more jelly beans missing. They stole by a whole gang of damn hippies. Those gang of damn hippies. Why'd they take them? Heck knows what's a hippie thinking. All I know is they took off headed south a little bit west. Alright, to the shroom cave. I'll be back. Alright, to the shroom cave. Looks like someone left a campfire burning. That's dangerous. Oh, it's fire snakes. Let's fight them. Alright. 83 this time. 84, 80, 76. Okay, so we have much more damage now this time around. We can do this, and it drops a bunch of targets at random. Use it once per fight. Should give it a try. Will we survive a blast from all of them at once? Or is it better just to... Whoa. Take them down like this. Holy cow. I don't know. If I do this, I might not hit all of them, and I might die. Because it goes... If these guys do 23, like the other guys did... I'm gonna die. I can't stand up to all that. Well, I can. Alright, let's do it. Let's try it. Kill one of them at least. Nope. We gotta shoot. You? Doesn't matter. Can't shoot them all. Gotta shoot them all, but we can't do it. Alright, shoot. Hopefully we survive. Spread the love to Alice a little bit, maybe. 18 is good. I can handle 18. 18 is fine. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. Heal back for a couple. And one more time. And if we take down one of these guys, we can definitely survive this. Okay. No problem. Hot damage. Hot damage. So we just need 18 to survive. And we have 14 right now. It's a close one. Shoot him. Let's heal back first here. Shoot him. And then shoot him. Okay. And it leaves us with 16, so we need to heal back one more time here still. So we can't kill him this time. Well, maybe we can. There we go. Beautiful. 50 XP, snake spleen, and a fire moccasin skin. Beautiful thing. Let's take a look at our character quick here, see if we want to level up anything. We have 688 Oh my god. Let's get safe crack at level 3 then. And maybe another Deadeye after that. Just another 2 damage. But I think this gets multiplied by our Moxie or something like that, because it seems like we do a ton of damage now. Now we have our Moxie up to 31. We can also do Strong Medicine, and this will be better for us to make... A good medicine is what we're using right now. It's 20 HP. It'll be 25. This one is... Oh, that's right. This one is boosts our stats by 7 for the battle. Yeah, that might be a fun one to have, but we'll hold off on that for now. Yeah, let's hold off on all of it for now. I guess I could do Fan Hammer. Does 5 damage for each plus each attack. We just shoot our target 3 times. Shooting Andy's already leveled up. Oh, we can't level it up just yet. 8 shots. Yeah, maybe. All right. Let's get into the cave here. Oh, what do you got here? What's up, Doc? I remember I had this book about mushrooms with me. You better take a look at it if you're going to be fooling around with these things. The wrong ones can make mess a body up real bad. All right, thanks, Doc. Let's take a look at this book here quick. Mycology, Yorkology. Teaches you about all kinds of mushrooms. You flip through it, the book, and memorize the positions of all spots in the mushrooms. You get pass and fair mycologist. All right, cool. Mush. So what does this do here for us? You can identify dangerous mushrooms. Nice. Cool. And you can't harvest that. It's fine. All right, Shroom Cave inside. You recognize this is extremely hallucinogenic. Oh, can't harvest without proper tools. You get the mushroom map. Interesting. Read it. This map is a weird shroom location that shows a weird convoluted trail to a big X. You recognize the X as this very cave. The dotted line originates from a picture of an army fort that's probably worth investigating. The Fort of Darkness. All right. Hello. Cultist is zonked out. Investigate. Cultist is muttering and twitching in his sleep. Mushroom crumbs litter the floor around him. Loot his belongings. And a discipline slip. Looks like one of the Necromancer's cultists got written up. 2 of these and he'll be literally eviscerated. Nothing personal, just a corporate policy. Huh. So we need to follow that path to the other fort then, it looks like. Alright, let's head up there. Fort of Darkness. Here we go. You see what you take down the oasis to be the boiling heat of the region, then spur Tedric toward it. As you near it, you discover you've been fooled. It wasn't an oasis, but an evil towering black stone cloud monolith. Anyone can make that mistake, really. Attack it. Interesting. 82. All right, we can take this thing. There we go. We got an Unglathorn and a Mendo Geode. All right. Fort of Darkness. What do you have to say about this? Do you hear chanting? You mean like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 kind of thing? That seems like pretty typical military training pattern to me, push-ups and all. Yeah, but the star music is what I'm talking about. Its cannons have flowers sticking in the barrels. Okay, interesting. So we got like hippie camp here. Can't get the loco weed. Okay. Hello guys, how's it going? This young lady is dressed in fancy, expensive traveling clothes, though hard wear on them has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are the size of teacups. Wow, hi, new face. My name's, one sec. Irene? She giggles. Everyone here just calls me Mushroom, so I forget sometimes. Hi, Irene, I'm Kat. What's your story? Not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, and I stopped here. Never got around to continuing, you know? We're like a big happy family here. Everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms. Mushrooms? Yeah, they're good for all kinds of things. If you know which ones to pick. If you want, I can sell you a few of my favorites. I have a few spare mushroom pliers if you want to. Pick your own. Okay, yeah. Mushroom pliers would be 500 meat. Yeah, we can do that. Thanks. All right, so we got the mushroom pliers. This guy seems to be in a daze looking around uncomprehendingly. Had boots and cobbler's tools. Hi there, there's these pretty cool boots you've made. Are they for sale? Huh? Oh, no, I mean, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine. You didn't make them? Funny how everyone assumes that, but no, these are made by the elves. Elves? Yeah, man, little elf guys, they're hard to see, just kind of like work out of the corner of your eye, you know? They'll just be kind of like standing there and kind of like, hey, you got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots. Huh. I haven't made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year? Years? Something? These elves keep making them, though. I don't know why. Weird. Okay. Seen any jelly beans? Jelly beans? Weird. No, I haven't seen anything like that. Ask the elves, maybe. You show up at a boot store. Huh? The stores sell boots in. They're not mine, though. They're... Right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think you're making them so you can sell them. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a town called Dirtwater. Huh, that's, pretty long trip, haha. Haha. But it'd be like... It'd be dangerous. I'd worry about the elves wouldn't make it, you know? I'll let you know if I think of anything. Alright. Give me bones. Hi, I'm Cat. Teeth, clavicle, femur, teeth. Wow, okay. Seen any jelly beans? Teeth, jawbone, tooth, teeth. I see. Give her some skull chips, 5 of them. You hand her some bone chips and she stops muttering. Her eyes seem to focus a little. She takes some glue out of her toolbox, presses the chips into a ring. You get a bone chip ring. As soon as she gives the ring to you, she's back to her muttering. That's nice, thank you. Okay, so we get bones for 10, gold teeth. Leave her to her hallucinations. Hi, I'm Cat. Salutations, Cat. They call me the Talking Dude because of my extensive knowledge and principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations. I bet that's not why they call you that. Can I interest you in a discussion of the particulars of Curtsian philosophy, Cat? Have you seen any jelly beans? Well, first we must take care to define our terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans? And what if I see as jelly beans are different from what you see as jelly beans? Cut the crap before I cut it for you. Ahem. No, I have not. But I do know that Irene, the newest and dare I say most delightful of our little clan, is particularly fond of them. You might ask her. Can I interest you in the discussion of the particulars of Curtsian philosophy, Cat? Sure, why not? The talking begins and you immediately tune out. Blah, blah, blah. From a epistemological standpoint, blah. Propositional calculus, blah, blah, blah. I see. Blah, 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 blah. Tautology. Narrow your eyes. He sees your interest in your eyes continues with renewed vigor. In the writings of Trachemius, of course. Unless you believe Socrates, in which case, narrow your eyes. He acknowledges your interest and barrels on forward. A phenomenal reduction, determinism, okay, yep, and type versus token. Try not to yawn. You keep talking with the subtlest of body language. On the other hand, interesting. But from an epistemological standpoint, fake a gasp. The meaning of life, hedonism is the only choice. I understand completely. The denatology of it, narrow your eyes. His interest in your eyes and continues to renewed vigor. Categorical imperative. It seems like this is some rubbing off on you. You got Curtsian philosopher. Interesting. Blah, 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 blah. Free will. Walk away. Okay, well, we got a new stat there. That's kind of cool. What is that one? Curtsian philosopher is mysticality plus 10. Neat. Cool. All right, well, we've let him talk long enough. Let's go on to... There's a lot more places here still. Okay. Hello, yes, hello. I'm Todd. Cat, pleased to meet you. So what do you do around here, Todd? I'm a chemist. I've been researching the properties of some local mushrooms. Properties like what? Like how they get you totally wrecked. Haha, right. I'm kidding. They actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be really boon to medicine. They hold the solution for many psychological disorders. Oh, that's pretty interesting. In fact, it goes you so absolutely smashed that they have a side effect. Woo, ha, ha, ha. I see. If you have any Lecturus dithyrippia mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potent potable, a potion. Have you seen any jelly beans? No, I'm not interested in jelly beans. They're the kind of jelly beans that get you completely blasted. I don't think that's a real thing. No, it is. They've got them in Frisco. That doesn't seem safe, for kids. If you have any mushrooms, I can refine them into more potable potions. Yep, okay, thanks. We'll work on that. This woman is rocking back and forth, making a plip, 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 plip sound with their rapidly flapping lips with their fingers. I can't do that. Hand her a jaw harp. There we go. What's this? It's got a musical instrument. You bite the narrow part with then, and basically you do what you're doing now. She gives it a few experimental twangs and boings, and then knocks out a sweet riff. Wow, this thing is a revelation. Thanks. I feel like I should take it on the show on the road. Maybe the Jewel Saloon at Dirtwater. Sounds good to me. Thanks again. Cool. We're recruiting all over the place. This recorder must be foreign country where the music is way weirder. All right. Well, this episode's running long, guys. I should probably wrap it up there. We'll continue on our adventure next time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I'll be back for more West of Loathing next time. Have a good night.